So I know Joe doesn't have a script.
No.
And I've heard from his Drinking Buddies actors that he pretty much just pitches the idea. So what was that first meeting like where he said, do you want to make a movie?
It was really interesting because I met him for Drinking Buddies, and I guess I wasn't right for that. But he was like, I really want to do something else with you. Like, let's think about things that are interesting. And I thought he was kind of, I didn't know him. I didn't know if he was bullshitting me. And then he called me and he said, you know, I'm thinking about like a thing that my wife is going through where she's frustrated career-wise and she loves our child, but that's kind of her whole life now. And I had been having so many of those conversations with my girlfriends who had kids, who were creative women who'd worked their whole lives to get to a place they wanted to be in their careers. So I just felt really excited to get to tell that story.
Now, what was it like given that he's the director, but you're also working with him? So how was that relationship?
It was good. He wasn't one of those directors who, well, we were shooting on film, so you can't like jump up and watch the monitor, but it was good. I liked it. He was, I mean, we mostly were doing one take, so there wasn't a lot of times where he would give me direction and then we would do the scene again. So it was an interesting kind of balance.
Now, you had a kid on set, so what was it like working with a child?
It was great. We were filming at their house, so he was very comfortable. Sometimes I don't like working with kids just because it doesn't seem fair. They haven't made the decision, and it's weird. You know, they're in a hot room and they don't want to be there. But he was really comfortable. He was just at home playing with his toys. He was comfortable with me. Obviously, he's comfortable with Joe. So he was having fun, and it felt really nice.
Well, you've had such a spectacular career. I love all of your films. What's your advice to actresses who want the longevity and the kind of career that you have found?
That's a very nice thing to say. I think Matt Damon gave me this piece of advice that I thought was so great, where he just said it's only ever about the scripts. Like, if you read a script and you're like, oh, it'd be really fun to play a drug addict and like a crazy whatever, but the script isn't that great, then don't do it. If you find 3 scenes in something that you know is going to be a great movie, that's the way to do it. Because he was like, people just look at your filmography and they're like, oh, I love that movie, I love that movie. And that was kind of the greatest advice, and it took the ego thing away of like, is this too small of a part or whatever, which is not how I think, but you know, some agents are weird about that. And I'm lucky that my agent believes in good, interesting projects, yeah.
Well, we're from thescriptlab.com, so everyone who reads our stuff will want to hear that. So
yeah,
congratulations
it's great advice
on the film.
He knows what he's doing.
Right.